Hey y'all, and welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot and cards of the day. Hope this finds y'all well. As always, this reading will be timeless, and you will see it if and when you are meant to. So please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And let's see what Spirit has for us today. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Let's see what Spirit has for our collective today. There we go. The Hierophant. Oh, the Hierophant is here as a wise teacher. So I don't know if you're seeking advice from someone. Someone that you really trust, somebody that you kind of like, you believe in, somebody that you love, somebody that you trust, and they're like a sounding board for you, and you go and ask them advice for things. This would be somebody that's very wise in those areas, very creative, very wise. But sometimes with the Hierophant being here, it's like it's telling you already know the answers to some of these things that you're asking me. It's kind of like you just want to hear it from someone else, even though your intuition is saying this is what you should do. So sometimes with the Hierophant being here, it's like someone that's going to give you advice, but they're not going to tell you which direction to go. They're not going to say you should do this. They're just going to say, this is my experience with it. This is my advice. This is what I would do. But they're not going to influence you their way or the other way. They're just going to advise you on it. So I feel like this is somebody that you trust and you listen to, and you know they have knowledge of this, and you're learning from them. I also feel like this is a teacher kind of feeling like you're going and you're learning and you're experiencing things, and you're going and saying, what would you do in this instance? And they're giving you those answers. I also feel this could be along the legal side of things. It's like you've been seeking legal advice, counseling, on how to take care of something. And with that, I feel like the owl is telling you, as long as you keep the legal things legal, and you go the legal route, and you do what's within the law, the legal side of it will go your way. So this could be like, a court date coming up, that you might have a court date coming up, and this could be how it swings in your favor is how you approach it and how you handle the legal side of it. So I feel too what the Hierophant is here is saying, use your mind, use your brain, use your smarts. Don't go into it half-cocked. Get all your stuff together. Stay within the legal bounds of everything, and you'll do fine. I do, however, feel this is also someone that's advising you, somebody very smart advising you, but they're saying, look, I'm not going to make your decision for you. You have to do that for yourself. So this would be a very wise person. Let's see why the Hierophant is here. Maybe you already know why they're here. There we go. 8 of Wands. Okay. So this is boom. New start. Heading in a different direction quickly. So whatever is going on here, whether it be legal or whether it be advice, all of a sudden you know what you need to do. All of a sudden the information you've collected, the advice you've collected, the time you spent listening and learning and taking everything in, now you know the answer. Now you know which direction you need to go, and it's just a new beginning, a new start, quickly. And you're headed. So you see how you're headed away from this. So whatever you were needing advice for, or whatever you were needing information on, or which direction you didn't feel like you knew which direction you need to go, now you know. You don't need to seek this anymore, like all of the advice anymore. You still need to seek advice, but the majority of the reason why you were there, you know what you need to do. So along the way, you're still going to need to ask questions. You're still going to need to get information. You may still need to go back and say, am I doing this the right way? Is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I do that? So, and I feel like it's result that you're really thinking about, because you're really worried about the result and the end of whatever the information you're seeking on. So it's like the end result is really important to you. So I feel like you're going to keep up on the information and the facts. But you really do know what you need to do. The instinct is there and the intuition is there, and you really do know. The Hierophant is just saying, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I will advise you in that direction. And they're like saying, here's your key. You see how he's got a key? They're like, here's the key. All you got to do is take this key and open the door, because you know what you need to do. So, let's see. What unicorn advice do you have for collective of the day? Ooh, that one come out quickly. Intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. So here we go. Be bold and decisive. Be clear also. So this is saying, there you go again, make sure your facts are all straight. Make sure you got your information all straight. Make sure you act with grace and dignity, and don't go at it with malice, and don't go at it with like anger, because if you go at it with grace and dignity and the truth and the information you need and just the facts, it's going to turn out how you want it to. That's why you were going to the Hierophant, so you could get advice on how to do this. So take their wise advice, but do it how you should, how you feel you should do it, but take their advice and do it just how this is saying. Put it out into the universe what you want the outcome of this to be. Put good out there in the universe, because that will always come back to you. So be brave, be bold, take out the actions you need to take out, but do it on the legal side, is why the Hierophant is here, saying use your legal side. And just take this advice and use it wisely. That's what I'm really getting, is take the advice and use it wisely and do what you know that you should do. So, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me, watching and subscribing and commenting. And have a blessed day. Love and light.